The last and most important thing we're going to talk about in this module is reconciliation. So, reconciliation is used to confirm that transactions have been correctly recorded. So, you always have accurate numbers to work with. You want YNAB and your bank to be in agreement without you having to review your bank account every single time, right? So, now you'll notice here on the left hand side of the screen, are three different numbers. So we have our cleared balance, our uncleared balance, and our working balance. So our cleared balance is the balance that we identified as consistent with our bank account prior to our last reconciliation or uncleared transactions. So our uncleared balance represents the transactions that have occurred but have not yet cleared with your bank. So they'll most likely be displaying as pending if you were to review your online banking. So this working balance is the total amount of cleared plus or minus uncleared, and you should accurately reflect your current bank account balance. So the goal for reconciliation is to have your cleared balance and your working balance always in sync. And your uncleared balance should be zero. So you do that by ensuring all of your transactions are cleared. And you'll know if your transactions are cleared by this green C icon on the right side of the screen. So right now, YNAB is telling us that we have negative 255.99 uncleared. So when we go back to our transactions, we notice we have two transactions that have not yet cleared. And we can resolve this issue and clear these transactions by either clicking on the C to turn it green. So we'll do that. Or we can go ahead and clear the uncleared balance by selecting the transaction, going to edit, and mark as cleared. You'll see the balance reduced and you'll see it go down to zero. Awesome. So now our cleared balance and working balance are in sync. Uncleared balance is zero. We're ready to reconcile. So to do that, you select the reconcile button on the right side of the screen. So YNAB will give you another chance to review by asking about your current account balance and if this is a correct. You can select yes, or if it's incorrect, you would select no. So let's find out what happens if our current account balance was incorrect. So YNAB will give you an opportunity to input your current balance. So let's pretend and say our current balance was actually 7,200. So this is YNAB telling us that something isn't right and that you should review your transactions again to ensure that everything matches. It's basically a checks and balances system. So if the account balances aren't right, then it's likely the budget isn't correct either. And if you can't trust your budget, what's the point, right? All right. If something was wrong, you have the opportunity to correct yourself before YNAB makes any changes. So if you still find your account balance is high, or in this case, lower than your actual account, you can create an adjustment and select create adjustment and finish. Okay, so let's quickly undo, reconcile again, click reconcile. This time we're going to say yes and done. Here's a quick tip for you. You ideally want to ensure that you're clearing every transaction and reconciling at least once a week. So you know that you can trust your budget and your numbers are always accurate, right? Awesome. So you've learned all about how transactions work in YNAB, and you'll be a YNAB guru in no time. And I'll see you in the next lesson.